Hello. Okay, so we just need to give this a couple of seconds to kick in. Oh, there's a few of you. Hi everyone. Sandy. Hey Vic. Hi Sue. How are you all? It's freezing here. I'm so cold. I've got James making me a cuppa at the moment to try and warm up. Can you all hear me okay? Okay, I'm just trying to get my screen all sorted here. Sorry about this. How are you, Sue, too? I always think of the bananas in pajamas when we say that. So just bear with me. Oh, I don't know what it's doing. Silly screen. Sound and vision. Good. Excellent. Because I've been trying... Oh, Vic, I'll be having to have a chat with you on the weekend. I've just tried a different program today and I just couldn't get it to do what I needed it to do. So I need some help with regards to that. So I'll chat to you over the weekend sometime. I'm trying to get my... Because I'm always looking over here to see what the chat is doing. And I'm trying just to get it moved over. Maybe I just need to do that. See how we go. So what's everyone been up to? Hi Veronica, how are you feeling? Yes, my kids too, Sue. I think my coffee's coming. Thank you, James. Say hello to everyone.
Hello, everyone.
What the hell is that?
I don't know, Master.
He's being smart because I asked him to make me a coffee. Oh, that's nice.
Oh my golly gosh.
That's okay, Vic, whenever suits. No hurry. Okay. I am just making some, I don't even know what I said, scrappy notebooks, I think I said in the description. So now I've got to do some fussy cutting for that. Sandy, Vicky, Veronica all said hello, James.
Hello.
You got a show on tomorrow night, Vic? Yeah, you're lucky, Veronica, and it's a wonder, really, isn't it? Because you're compromised. So it's so funny how it how it reacts, sorry, differently on everybody. So I've just found out that I won't be working next week either because my client's mum has now got COVID and she's been knocked pretty flat with it. Apparently, so that's not good. And is Phoebe doing all right? Ooh, sounds good, Vicky. Sandy, how's Nat going? I'll just warn you guys too, Jim's daughter, Riley, is up at the moment, and her and Matt have just gone out. So if you hear a ruckus shortly, it's them coming home. I did tell them to be aware that I'd be live, but whether that actually sunk in or not, I don't know. Yeah, I was talking to Kath. I knew she had COVID. Yeah, she's not doing well, hey? That's no good. You guys okay? Give her a hug from me, please. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. I say it's only a matter of when you get it, isn't it? Not if you'll get it. So I think you'd be pretty lucky if you miss out. Hi Karina, how you going? Oh, good on you, Sandy. That's great. I love fussy cutting. I find it really relaxing. Cheryl, how you going? Haven't spoken to you in such a long time. Isn't it cold, Cheryl? I'm having a coffee trying to warm my hands up, warm my belly up. Well, let's hope they stay that way, Karina. Let's hope they stay that way. So I'm just fussy cutting a few botanical pieces. I'm just going to make some scrappy notebooks tonight. I've got a few journals that I am working on at once, and I need some botanical bits and pieces to go in them. That's really good English, isn't it? In them. So I thought I might just do something pretty easy tonight. I've had a big week. So I don't want anything that's going to take too much thinking. Oh, Karina, you don't like fussy cutting? I have always loved fussy cutting. Oh wow, gee, they've done really well, Karina, to not get it. Same as you, Vicky, you and Graham. Up and down, Karina. Had busy yesterday and today with yeah, uploading stock for the shop and things like that, but been a little bit off color myself this week, so I haven't got as much done as I wanted to get done, but anyway, that's the way it goes. I'm starting to feel so much better. What about you, Karina? What have you been up to? I was just thinking then you'll all see me sitting there with my mouth open and my tongue sticking out while I'm fussy cutting, forgetting that I'm on camera. Oh, gee. Yeah, that's good, isn't it, Veronica? Hopefully she stays that way too. Got your hoodie on, Cheryl. Way to go. I reckon if I got an hoodie, I'd never get out of it. I like my PJ days. I just snipped that whole stem off. Actually, I think I might have just about snipped the stem off this flower. It's hanging by a thread. Yep, because I wasn't watching what I was doing. It is, Karina, thank you. It's doing really well, and thanks to everyone's support, of course, but I'm really it's keeping me out of mischief and off the streets, so that's always a good thing. Oh, Sue, that sounds amazing. What is an hoodie? Oh, Vic, have you been under a rock? It's like a big oversized hoodie thing, like a big blanket with a hood on it. Would that be the best description, Cheryl? Oh yes, we've got mold. So yes, do tell us more, Sue. Vic, if you Google OODIE, I think it is, you'll probably find what it is. It has been awful, and it's looks like it's going to, I think tomorrow it's supposed to start raining again for the week, so there's just no letting up. And James, having said that, James is over there in a singlet top. It's a wonder he hasn't got the fan on.
No, that was too noisy.
It is too noisy. Oh, how many are there though, Sue? You know, if there's lots and lots in the cabinet, I mean, you could probably use a few of the originals, but some of them, maybe some of the older ones, you know, have a look and see which ones you don't want to cut into and scan them. Yeah, that's why I won't be getting one, I don't think, because I think once I get in an Oodie, I'll never get out. Graham's, so it's OODIE, I think, Vic, not ODDIE. I don't know, could be wrong. So I'm just getting a few different colours. Oh wow, you hit the jackpot then, Sue, didn't you? Good on you. Exactly. Wear it to the shops with the Ugg boots. Oh dear. Does it must walk on its own, does it, Veronica, after a while? I actually just need to find a tissue because my nose is so cold. Just bear with me. I saw a box this afternoon. Oh, thanks, Karina. It's where is it now? Oh, actually, where's the cover? I forget. I've had this for ages and I've cut so many flowers out of it, and it's still, look how many, you know, it just keeps on going. Field Guide in Colour to Wildflowers. So that's the details of it there. Yeah, so I love it. Hey Graham, how are you? They go in their PJs, that's right, and thongs or no shoes. We get plenty of that here, don't we, Tanya? If you're able to, guys, could you just give me a thumbs up as well. If you enjoy being here, that would be great. Just gets my channel seen a little bit more. I really appreciate it.
That's all.
Yeah, Russell's back. Oh, really, Veronica? But I guess it's a small country town too, isn't it? I just couldn't, I don't know, I just couldn't do that. A bit of a sook when it comes to that. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I spend whole days. Like, I get up and I stay in my jammies, especially probably in winter more so. Stay in my jammies, and then I'll have a shower at night to get into fresh jammies. I do. I honestly feel more productive. I'm more productive when I'm in my pajamas. I don't know what that is or why that is, but nice comfy pair of pajamas and I'm happy. Karina, sometimes I try and leave a little bit of a white border. This one you can see I've oops, hang on a minute. Sorry. You can see there's a little bit of a white border there. This one I haven't as much. I don't know. If I don't leave a little bit of a white border, I end up cutting into the image too much, and then my image becomes really quite skinny. So I do try and leave a little bit of a white border. Not much though, if I leave any. So yeah, this one not so much, and I'm not worrying about those little white bits in there. Oh, that's nice. Good on you. Sunday's PJ day. Yes, I would have to, let's declare that the day, PJ day. Well, Veronica, I just say good on you. If you've got the confidence to do that, good on you. I'm trying not to stick my tongue out. Yeah, I think I could easily become a hermit. My room looks like a closet has vomited everywhere at the moment. Because we don't have much storage space in this house, we have to change our clothes with the season. And then because the weather's been really silly, it's been cool for 2 weeks, and then we've had 4 days where we're back into summer gear. Today it's freezing. So I've got clothes just everywhere because I'm just not sure what to pack away. I've got way too many clothes anyway, but I have been good, and I've been going through some of them and donating some. But I think the Toowoomba weather has finally turned. It's had that really sneaky cold breeze today that Toowoomba gets, so it'd probably be safe to say that I can pack my summer clothes away.
Was
The peanut gallery in the background, did you hear him? That's funny, Veronica.
No.
What's the matter? What's the matter,
You're
Katie?
gonna watch it tonight, are you? Grown
What's the
ups.
matter?
You do it.
Well, I'll do my thing. All right. Did you want to come in and say hello to everybody? Remember, you can see yourself here.
Ah,
Say hi.
hey.
What were you going to do? What are you doing?
So
It's her favourite movie, Grown Ups.
yeah.
Oh, is it? Hey, show everyone your nails. Look at Katie's bright nails today. Just watch your toes. I don't want to run over your toes. Show them your nails. Oh, I keep forgetting. Look at that. How pretty are they? Cool. All right, off you go. You're watching that now.
Watch. Tama.
Tomorrow. Okay.
Yes,
All right.
Okay, but
Haven't got time to watch it tonight?
no.
No. Okay. All right. See ya. Katie is really good. She's started with new support workers this week, and Jim and I are so happy. Katie's happy. I think we've made the right decision with our choices, and we're really looking forward to her
Excelling.
growing and being excited about new challenges and that sort of thing. So we're all feeling very excited about Katie's future, so that's good. So she's had a really good week. Oh, and the party, wow, she had a ball. She danced and she ate and she ate some more
And then danced.
and then she ate some more and then she danced. They had a ball. No, it was really lovely. She had an amazing time. So and her friend had an amazing time. So yeah, it was really, really lovely. It was lovely to see all the friends together, and I don't know, like there was no alcohol. It was just, they made their own fun. It was so good to see.
Well, dancing and
And just talking and taking photos, and yeah, it was really, really good. So Katie goes and gets her nails done on her own without a mother because I just figure, well, that's something that she likes to do and she doesn't need to me. I mean, we'll go and have them done every now and again together just to have a time out together, but she has some wacky ideas with how she wants to get her nails done. So it's always it's always like hold your breath and wait and see what she comes back with, but they look really nice. She's got the same colour on all the nails. It looks really good. No, you definitely don't need to drink to have a good time. They just had a ball. Okay, I've got 5 cut. And I have really, and I say this every time, I have really no idea, but honestly, guys, I don't pre-think. I probably should be a little bit more organised, but I've got packaging and different coffee dyed papers here and all sorts. So I've got some white grid paper. I've got more packaging. So I think I'm going to, these are, like, I've got vintage invoice book or whatever you call it, I think, and some craft paper. So just trying to, how many will I get out of this? 10, 8. 2 3/4. If I cut it 2 3/4, so now I just got to get my cutter. Excuse me for reaching over. That's right, Sandy. You can't make crazy crazier, can you? Of course. Oh, wow. I've always wanted to. I actually, a friend of mine used to do her own nails, acrylics, and she taught me once. And the first time I did it, I glued my 2 fingers together with the glue. Oh my goodness, it hurt so much. Hey, Kerry, how are you going? Oh, polling, yes. How did that go? So you all ready for tomorrow? Oh, good, Vic. That's good. I've got a video coming up on Sunday that I used one of the new embossing folders, and I'm really happy with it too. Okay. Let's see what we do here. Yeah, James and I voted on Tuesday, I think.
Yeah.
And I've got blue ink. It's starting to come off, Kerry. I've got blue ink. I had a fight with a ink pad that leaked in the shop, and the ink pad won. That's all right. We understand, Kerry. I wonder how they go with that. Like, they can't fine you, can they, with if people get COVID and then they end up in isolation? I'm just having a bit of a skippy grant here. Sorry, guys, I can't. With the setup, I've got. Okay, right. It's cold out there, isn't it, Kerry? Good morning, Loretta. How are you? I really need to go and get my eyes checked. Put them on and take them off. Put them on, take them off. Spent half my day running around looking for my glasses. Half the time they're on my head. James?
Yeah, no, I don't know what happened. Yeah.
hot flush now. Ooh. Some ink. See, I wear contact lenses all the time, Tanya, but to do close-ups and this sort of work, I need my glasses, but then to read the computer screen, I need to have them off, so... Kerry, I'm just making some scrappy notebooks, so I'm just going to put random papers in here, and then I'm just going to do like a collage on the front. So I'll probably end up, I think what I'll do, I haven't really thought it through. I will probably... I'll probably sew them in here. Do I want to sew around the edge of them? I probably do. Now it's got me thinking. So I probably want to sew around like the whole edge. So what I'll probably do is I'm going to ink them all. I'll get all the papers ready to put in there because I'll sew the papers in on the inside. And I'll do the collage or whatever on the front, and then I can sew them even off camera because it's probably too noisy in a live. What do you think? It's a bit like that, isn't it, Loretta? So very excited too, guys. I've got some exciting new patterns coming with my coffee dyed papers. So keep an eye out for that. James and I brewed some today and we're waiting for them to dry. They'll probably take a week to dry in this weather. And we have let me get my thoughts straight here. So next week there will be no live. I'm sorry about that. But the week after we will be back again, and we have a release happening on the 4th of June. So well, I'm hoping it's the 4th of June. I'm on track at the moment, but I will reveal all on Friday night, the 3rd. I think the 3rd. Let me check. Yes, Friday the 3rd of June. So I'm really excited about that. So as I said, I've been putting a few little sneak peeks up on my business page on Facebook. So I will let you know. I'm going to have a sneeze now. No, it's gone. Di's fine, I think, Sue. I think she's they're not flooded in or anything. I think she's been away from what I can understand, and they've had a leak in the bus or something, she was saying on a video. So she's behind with a lot of things, so it's quite possibly why she's not here tonight. Well, I hope everyone's excited about it too, Veronica. I'm really excited about it. My mum's beside herself about it. She's been helping me, so hopefully it will be something that a lot of people will enjoy. All right. What's up? I am probably just going to do a little bit of a repetitive collage here, to be honest. I'll put it on my business page anyway, Vic. So here, look, speak of the devil. We were just talking about you. Di, how are you? See, I love this bit on the paper. I'm going to use that. Yeah, they were burning. Yeah, Sue was asking after you. I was making excuses for you. So what is your excuse? Where's your note? That's okay, Vic. You can't help it if you have a social life, unlike me. Yeah, I started watching your video today. I haven't finished watching it yet, but you were saying that the bus had a few leaks in it as well. Housework is dangerous. Well, last year, this is how dangerous housework is. I partially tore my Achilles tendon vacuuming and ended up in a boot for 16 weeks. Was out of it for about 3 months. And then was watering the garden and ended up back in it again for another 12. So, moral of that story is don't do housework. Housework's always going to be there, isn't it? Always going to be there. I really want to use this stamp too. So this is a new one that I've got in the shop and I love this, absolutely love this. So I'm thinking that that might even be nice stamped in like a nice green or something. Well, it could go in any color, but so this is a woodware stamp and it is in my shop if anyone is interested. So I've got some new stamps and that in there. Just need to find a yes, it was a bit of a shocker last year for me and injuries. I mustn't have even heard the kids come in. I think they're upstairs. I'm just waiting for them to come home and make a hell of a noise. Okay, so what colour paper am I going to stamp it onto? I want some card maybe. I've got a bit of scrap here. So I haven't stamped this yet, so it may not work out perfectly. I bet you're peeved. Just priming it, Sandy. So you should prime your stamps, and these polymer, I don't know, clear polymer. What is it? Are they polymer? It doesn't actually say, but when you get them out, they're quite sticky. So I find if you don't prime them, you've got to stamp them a few times before they stamp well. And all I do, this is what I was always taught years and years ago. Don't go rubbing it like this. I just rub the eraser over the top. I guess it's a little bit like sanding. Are the kids back, James?
Yeah.
I didn't even hear them come in. They were very good. I told them to be quiet.
Maybe you say that you're on video the whole weekend.
Yes, so they're quiet. Stay on. Okay, guys, the live's going for 48 hours. I didn't even hear the kids come in. When I was just about to go live, they were yahooing and carrying on in the background. And I said, guys, I'm going live in a minute, so when you come home, be quiet. And I didn't even hear them come in. Yeah, so Sandy, it just sort of, it's supposed to prime the stamp. It works most of the time for me, so just lets you get a better image. Where's my thingy? Yeah, I'm not game enough to sand them. Just an eraser, I think, does the job. So there we go. See, if I had stamped that without priming it, it would have missed some of the stamps. So I'm just thinking that that's really lovely stamp. Look at that. So who was that? Karina, I think. I'm not sure whether Karina's still here. When I'm with a stamp, I don't know, and I'm stamping on white cardstock, I tend to leave a little bit more of a halo around my cutout. Oh, speaking of halos, I need to show you a photo of my angelic sun. So Riley bought me a ring light for my filming setup, which was really nice of her. And Maddie, we all were trying to get it all set up last night, and look at Maddie. You can see in there with his halo. Isn't that cute? Yeah, you might need to refresh, Kerry. I think you're a little bit behind. I just find it really relaxing, Karina. I just, and it's a good, if you've got no mojo, no inspiration, at least you're doing something a little bit creative, and then you've got all these bits and pieces cut so that when you do get your inspiration back, you just can get in there and get things made, and you've got the bits and pieces to go on top of them. I do have bits and pieces already fussy cut, but of course, because I love fussy cutting, I've decided I'm going to do more, and I wanted to use this stamp as well. So, no, you didn't have a blackout. I have to go and get my nails done tomorrow too, because they're all lifting and they hurt. But I don't want to go out in the cold. Maybe I'll just pull them off. Yeah, I'm weird, and I'm proud to say I'm weird, Di. Oh, dear. Yeah, hands up who's weird and proud of it. There you go. I've just given a thumbs up because I'm weird and proud of it. Oh, it's probably too warm at Grand Central, Kerry. Then that's the thing, isn't it? They put the air conditioning up so much. You just about swelter. Oh, no. You can't keep me happy tonight. Whinging about it's cold, and then I'm whinging about it's going to be too hot. So what's everybody up to for the weekend? Other than voting, of course. Kerry. No. Has anyone ever seen the colour Freight in archival inks? Oh, Susie, I just switch off. I just, like, nothing even goes through my mind when I'm fussy cutting. I just find it a great stress reliever. We're all different though. But I have to agree about the knitting. Yeah, knitting would put me to sleep. Yeah, Jim lives on the edge here every day. I always threaten him with the scissors for one reason or another. quite surprised the neighbours haven't actually called the police at some stage. You've probably heard me say a few times, I'm going to stab you. Probably shouldn't say that, should I? Kerry, can I tell them the funny story? Oh, Loretta, that looks so nice. I just saw it briefly. I will get into the group and do a little bit of comment. We've hit 300 people in the group, guys. I didn't think that that was ever going to happen. Not that, I mean, that's not why I did it, but I didn't expect it. So that's exciting. And thank you everybody that contributes. Okay, so I'm changing everything here now. Look out. So I just need to get a piece of paper. Hang on a second. I've got a funny story to tell you. I'll be back in a sec.
No, it's a coffee.
Yeah, 300. That's pretty exciting. How nice to be able to sit out on the deck and just watch the world and nature go by. It'd be lovely. Oh, no, I heard that tonight. Oh, my goodness. I'm just thinking, when does it ever end? Veronica. Oh, Veronica, I'm so sorry. So, okay, let me tell you the story. So, for those of you that don't know, the Chuk Mahal in Toowoomba, Chuk Mahal, works for me, the lovely Kerry, and we got some deliveries in, and she's had been putting them up on the website, and we got some restocks of what do you call them? Archival inks, and a few new colours, and she's sitting there and she's like, I still think it's hilarious. Sorry, Kerry. She's sitting there and she's all bewildered and couldn't work it out. And she's flipping the invoices backward and forwards, couldn't figure it out. And then she realised what she was doing was she was looking for the stamp pad called Freight, the colour Freight. She was looking, couldn't find it in the box. But it was actually the freight that was charged to deliver the package. I think she might have had a few things on her mind that day, hey Kerry. So, but I'm just glad it's not just me that does that sort of thing, so it's all good. Oh dear. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Hi Sue, how are you going? So we've got Sue 3 now. Goodness me. Isn't that hilarious? Oh boy. Made my day anyway. Said to her, I'm glad I'm not the only one that does silly things like that. Okay. This is probably going to take forever to dry now. Let's pop that up there. Out of the way. We really need to get that Friday Funnies tab going in the group. There might be a few stories that can be told. Between red carnation and vermilion. Let me have a look. I think I actually have. Just hang on a sec, Veronica. So that is the vermilion. How do you say that? And let me just get the other one. And the red geranium. So the red geranium is a deeper, like a, sorry, I'm trying to get that so that you can see. There's not a lot of difference. This, the vermilion is more of a brighter red. This is more heading into like a burgundy red. Hope that helps. Oh, see, I would say that red geranium's darker myself, but that's my perception of the colour. So this is red geranium, which looks darker. It's really not showing up on camera very well, but this is more brighter than this one. Yeah, I probably can, Kerry. I'm going to splatter these others, and then I might cut a couple more out, and then see if they're dry. It does look very similar on camera. James, can you just message Riley? I think she left the fridge open. Oh, it might be the dishwasher. Don't worry about it. Yeah, the other one does look like it's heading to the maroony colour. Oh, I don't know. Sorry, I thought Veronica said geranium. I'm just doing random stuff here tonight. Actually a bit excited to have my mojo back a bit. So, and this is all, Jim spilled his coffee all over his desk the other day. So, All right, so I'm just going to let them dry for a minute, and then I'm just going to cut a couple more to prep. This. Yeah, it's raining here too, Karina. It's not heavy though, it's just drizzling. Have you got really heavy rain? We're all going to have to swim everywhere before too long, I think. Our mower man, we have a fellow that comes and mows our lawn, and he was due here Thursday. Well, it was fine Thursday, but it had been raining, so I knew that he would have a bit of catching up to do. So I just messaged him to see if he could do a dump run for us as well when he came, and he's gone away for a holiday until June, but didn't bother telling us, so it's like, oh no, we can't wait until then to have it mown, so. It is cardstock, Karina, that I've coffee dyed. I think it's about, I think it's about 300 GSM cardstock from memory. So it's nice and sturdy. I love it. I'm going to be offering some of this in my shop as well. Cardstock packs, coffee dye cardstock. So these are really great for tag bases, that sort of thing. I'm working on that at the moment, so. It's always something to work on. Thanks, Karina. Yeah, that's what I thought too, Veronica. I just, you know, when it's just like a standing, he comes well, in summer he comes every week. Winter it's not as often, but yeah, just nothing. And the only reason I found out was because I messaged just to say, could you do a dump run? Anyway. I mean, he deserves a holiday, he works hard, but just, you know, it'd be nice to let people know. Just checking to see if any of these are close to dry. Not even close. I'd have to get the heat gun out. Yes, I have, and it dyes quite nicely too, Karina. You might find it in your mountains dye, more than likely. They always turn up eventually, don't they? did anyone say what they were doing tomorrow? Sorry, I might have missed it. Had my head down and not watching. Has anyone got anything exciting on for the weekend? No, Vic's going out to the theatre tomorrow. Yeah, it's a bit like that. Like we've got coffee dye papers drying at the moment, but we should actually have the fan going a little bit just to try and get some air going over them, but it's too cold. Oh yes, your day is not very exciting tomorrow, is it, Kerry? Well, Veronica, you'll have to share in the group the tag book that you did. It looks amazing. Going to a train show soon. That sounds exciting. Where's that? Some painting after work, Sandy. That sounds nice. How are your heat packs going? If anyone's in the market for some lovely heat packs, Sandy makes heat packs and sells them. Adulting. It's overrated, isn't it? Right. Yeah, it doesn't take me long. I had a beautiful clear desk before we started, and now I've just got stuff everywhere. So these are nowhere near dry. I might actually might leave them, and I might do some plain without droplets. That one's nearly dry. This one's nowhere near dry. Let me see. Put that there. Well, you can share in the group, Donna. You can share it on Mondays is YouTube sharing day. That's not a problem. And photos, happy for photos to be shared. Yeah, it's perfect weather for crafting, isn't it, Sue? On the south coast. Oh, well, that'll be a nice day out. Is it raining there? Going to glue some stuff down. Get my glue to work. Now I'm trying to find my cheesecloth. Oh, actually, I put it in the drawer that says cheesecloth, I think. Oops, no, I didn't. Here it is. Oh, wow. Got a little bit excited with that amount of cheesecloth, didn't I? It was just like, it's a little bit big for what I am looking for. Anyway, let's just glue some of this down and just see what we come up with. And as I said, I am going to stitch around these, but I probably won't do it on screen because it's a little bit noisy. Where is everything? I don't like either of those for that now. So I don't know how to do 2 of these to a page. Me and technology don't get on. So I have just shrunk these down, and all this I will dye and then coffee dye and use for stamping or something like that. Could well be too, Karina. Thank you for saying that. I really enjoyed, I have always journaled in one way or another my whole, or as far back as I can remember anyway, and I've just let it slide, and it's been, you know, a good, I think it was, I think I said October last year that was the last time that I wrote in my very private journal, the one that I don't share. And I don't like I struggle like most people with a blank page. So some of the collages that I'm doing are very very simple, but the whole idea is to just do something creative, allow myself to have a little bit of time to myself and writing. I love to write, and the prompts are so much easier. Like, I've had so many people say to me, I don't do anything in my day, you know, I've got nothing to write about. But I mean, we all have memories, and the prompts are really good because that's exactly what it does. It prompts us to think back, you know, to what we've done in our life or what we're doing. You know, you don't realise how much you do in a day until you think about it properly. Oh, goodness me, guys, I've just closed in on myself so quickly. Mess everywhere. It's my pleasure, Vicky. As I said, it's really, so I'll only be doing them every day for May, and then I will more than likely pop a few more in with prompts here and there, but it won't be every day. I am actually going to see, I'm actually enjoying the whole everyday thing because it makes me do something, and plenty of days that I've had an excuse why I can't do the journaling videos. And it doesn't matter that it's not on video, but if I didn't, the videoing is keeping me honest, to be quite honest, if that makes sense. It's actually making me do it. So I've actually thinking I'm going to do something every day for June. I will see how everything's going with work and business commitments though before I commit to that. But I'm finding that that helps with my creativity too, because I've just got to do it. I've said I'm going to do it, and it's just a matter of sitting down and playing, making yourself do something, I think, isn't it? The Artist Way, is that a book, Karina? If so, I haven't, no. Sounds interesting. It's just annoying me how much cheesecloth I've cut there. This leaf is from, it's a woodware stamp, and it's called Postal Mix. So this is, oh, maybe if I do it the right way, it'll, sorry, just let me. It's a Postal Mix. It's nice, isn't it? Okay, what was I doing? And then this stamp set is, it's the Creative Expressions designed by Sam Poole, dates from the past. Yeah, sorry, dates from the past. It's a Sam Poole. And the label, the actual label is from Kleeblatt Creations. It's a printable. So nostalgia labels from Kleeblatt Creations. Love these labels. Love, love, love them. Okay, I'll have to look into that. You're making me another coffee.
I must have. Did I forget to ask?
Yeah, you did. What have I done with my cup? Oh, here it is, hiding.
If you can't find it,
I can
can't
find
make it for you.
Thanks, babe. Look at this. Look at him walking around in a singlet. Crazy man. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, I have tried morning pages. I'm not a morning person. I'd probably just write swearing or where's my coffee? Where's my coffee? That's probably all I'd write. Everyone in this house knows that they don't talk to me until I've had a coffee. Preferably two. Jim has been known on occasion to say, oh, I think you might need another coffee. So I would rather do my pages during the day or at night time before I go to bed, or, you know, like late afternoon or something like that. I don't know, I find I'm more productive then. So, but it's amazing. I just find once I start writing, it sort of just blurts out, which is really good. Well, good for me, good for my journal, and good for my mental well-being and my creativity. So I'm pretty happy. That sounds good. Yeah, an art estate. Yeah. I mean, you all know me. I just overthink everything, and it's just like, just do it. And in one of my videos, I did a voiceover. You know what? If you don't like what you've done, it doesn't matter. It's not the end of the world. Just have another go tomorrow, and it's all, you know, the more you keep trying to do things, the better you get at it. So that's one little collage that I've done. It's very neutral colours, isn't it? But I love that stamp. Absolutely love it. So I'm going to put all different papers in there, and I'll sew all the way around this. So I might just end up doing the covers tonight by the looks of it. What is the time? 8:30. Okay. I'll certainly do a few more. It might be an early one tonight, guys. I'm feeling, I'm just trying to see which side to use. Doesn't really matter. We'll just keep going. We'll see how we go. I did actually grab it is, and I'm certainly the least disciplined person that you would ever meet. But I think because I know how it makes me feel when I do it, I do love doing it. So in my personal journal, I didn't ever write in it every single day, but I like to actually use my photos. So I would put photos and that sort of thing in there as well. So it's sort of, I guess, a form of scrapbooking. I guess you could say that. Yeah. And then, yeah, then other days it's like really dark and you don't want to, you wouldn't want to read it. So it's all, but anyway, yeah, my very private journal is for me and me only. So, my goodness, I've got out my scraps because I thought I might add a little bit of colour or something to some of these. What have I got here? It's a nice 12-inch piece that I've just torn into. Yeah, well, I hope you can get back into it, Karina. I know, anyway, I know that it's certainly beneficial for me to be doing it. That's for sure. Oh, making a hash of this, okay. Must be a ruler here somewhere. Yeah, well, that's what my journaling videos are. Sue is just a bit of collage, just so it's a little bit creative. The one I did today, I think I had 4 pieces, 4 things I used on it, and that was it. But I don't know, you don't have to overdo it. Like they say, less is more, isn't it? Okay, so these are all going to be turning out fairly neutral by the looks of it, but that's okay. We'll run with that. Oh, well, I mean, the journaling, it's not for everybody. I understand that, but okay, have I got any book paper? Tore that a bit skinny, didn't I? Yeah, I hope you do, Veronica.
Yep.
You'll have lots to write about soon, won't you? Yeah, daily collage, it's great as well, isn't it? It's just a few bits and pieces, and you don't have to be, you know, have a heap of stuff. Did you bring me coffee? Are you kidding me? You went upstairs and you forgot it. You're sacked.
What do you get? What? I bet your co would make
As
a
of
copy.
as of tomorrow, you're sacked. I need a coffee now. That's one thing I regret is I don't have all my journals. I wish I had them to read back on. I've got a couple, and I've looked back, you know, even over the last 6 or 7 years, and just, you know, how far I've come and how things have changed. It's just so good. So good to see. How exciting. So will I, since I'm going to be the surrogate grandma. I just told Veronica tonight that I'm going to be surrogate grandma. Whether any of you like it or not. Yeah, we don't always need to go back and read over it, do we? I mean, I don't. You know, sometimes particularly I want to see how far I've come, or I want to try and remember a date, or, you know, knowing that I have written about it for whatever reason. But they're good just to have, and just to know that all those, whatever, those thoughts and that are out of your head, and particularly if, you know, they're worrying thoughts. It's all getting very deep here now, isn't it? I want a bit more colour on that.
You go, madame.
Thank you, James. You're lucky. Oh, you're very lucky.
Ik denk aan put shorts on.
Oh,
You know I'm not joking.
I know you're not joking. And I think it's a good idea just to write down, you know, just sometimes, some days you just have too much in your head. It's good to just get it out, isn't it? Oh, that's good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad Phoebe's going to let me be surrogate grandma. It's my pleasure, Karina. I'm glad I have inspired you. That's all my aim is for my videos, to inspire at least one person, and I'm happy. That's all. That makes me very happy to hear that. Very, very happy. Oh, I'm looking for some scrap coffee dyed card, but I didn't get any out of that. What I just cut, did I? Because I cut it perfectly. I think this is all just paper. Hang on, what have we got in here? Bear with me. I have to just duck to the ladies. I'll be right back. You guys entertain yourselves, and I'm going to grab some scrap coffee dyed card on the way back. Oh, thanks, Veronica. He gets sacked and rehired several times in one day, probably in 1 hour, Tanya. Sorry, guys. I inspire you to be tidier. I don't know, you probably wouldn't see, you don't see behind the scenes. I'll have to do a behind the scenes video one day. Have the camera angle, and you might rethink that comment. Okay, I better put this little stamp back where it belongs before I lose it. Exactly, Di. And you wouldn't have it any other way, I'm sure. Right, I'm going to stamp a couple of colours and just see which one I like best. So, I tell you who's a tidy crafter is my mum. She always cleans up after she's, you know, as she's doing stuff. I didn't get that from her. I might do some red. Oh, really? I mean, it is so nice to get up to a clean craft room the next day. I know that feeling, but sometimes I just, like, I've got my head down, bum up, and then I'm just exhausted, so I end up just going to bed and just leaving the mess. But yeah, I regret it the next day, most definitely. Oh, thanks, guys. Thank you. Well, I love what I do, so I think that makes a difference, doesn't it? When you love what you do. Okay. So as I said, I'm keeping, oh, I quite like the red one. Bit of a pop of colour there. So these are all, the collages are going to be all pretty much the same, sort of similar sort of style, different papers. Not so much. And what'd you green? Oh, thanks for popping in, Karina. It was great chatting with you. Take care. Hope you have a really good weekend. Oh, that's what I was like yesterday, Di. I just, yesterday, yes, that's right. Because when Kerry turned up for work, I was vacuuming, and it just got to the point where I just had, my bin was overflowing. I was missing the bin. I had paper scraps everywhere. I just had things piled up on the desk everywhere, and it's just ridiculous. Anyway, I think I like the red. I'm going to go with the pop of red. Yeah, that's the thing. The bigger table you've got, the more mesh you have, or the more room or space you have, the more you fill it. It's just it's a never-ending issue, isn't it? See, I've got so much mess here now. I'm looking for things, but they're sitting right in front of me. Okay, what are we going to do on this one? Let's do something different to what I would normally do. Yeah, I think it needed the pop of colour, didn't it? So Sandy, see, I'm not sure whether you're still here. I haven't used that stamp and I didn't prime it. So you can see, oh, hang on, which way am I going? It didn't stamp that great, but it's okay. It will do. Oh, and it's upside down. We'll do that. Cheesecloth. Actually, we will use a bit of, let me have a look. It's a mess, hey? Oh, it's no good. All right. I was thinking I might use some cotton frizz, I think. Let's have a look and see what that looks like. Might be too... Just for something different, let's use that. My scissors, I don't know who has used my scissors and they've got a catch in them.
I know nothing.
You better not have, because you know what's going to happen.
I didn't do nothing. I love you.
He's in big trouble.
No, I love I haven't touched him. I know better than that.
This set here, Sue, is Dates from the Past by Sam Poole. So it is in my shop if you're interested. It's really lovely. It's really lovely. I love it. Which way did I have this now? This way? Yeah, it's very versatile, that stamp set, isn't it? I have to ring 000, Tanya. Quite possibly. Quite possibly. We'll be having a stern talking to after you guys all go. We finish here. It is pretty expensive, Loretta, unfortunately. I do have a few customers from America and UK, and I just always say, like, obviously there's no pressure from me at all, and I totally understand, but if there's ever any postage overages, I always refund. That's even stands for domestic post. If there's any, and it's not, you know, like, I'm not here to make money on postage, so that's your money, so I always refund any overages. So, but I definitely understand. So there's another one. They're quite cute, and then I'll just fill them with paper and sew around them. Oh, let's see if any of these with the splotches are dry yet. Well, too bad if they weren't, because I would have smudged them everywhere then, wouldn't I? That one's not quite dry on the back. This one's dry. We'll go with it. We're probably going to end up covering most of the splotches anyway, aren't we? Oh, well. Oh, that's terrible dye. Thanks, Kerry. Okay, what am I going to do? No, let's just use some different paper. Or do I want to use something that's got a bit of colour? Well, that just looks silly. Not much colour, but I always tend to do my clusters or collage, whatever you want to call them, to the left-hand side. Look at me just gluing stuff down. You have a great weekend, Loretta, and you enjoy that deck. I hope you get some beautiful weather. It's funny, I've done all those splotches. Not that I did it very heavy, but I've pretty much covered most of them over now. I'm just going to have a little bit of a paper sneaking through. Maybe I can have it going this way. Might have it going that way, I think. Sorry, I'm missing a little bit of the chat here. I'm gross what I'm doing. You are a very good girl, Vic. Good on you. And look at me, I'm playing with scraps. We're just doing role reversal here. See, Vic, I told you could do it. Get all this nice stuff, you've got to use it. Okay, what have we got over here? Need something a bit bigger than that, I think. My poor little whatever that is that I nearly chopped. No, that's too fine. Where's about this? It's all very much the one colour, isn't it? It's not what I intended, but maybe we'll use that. What have I got here? Oh, that one might be pretty. No, it's normally around your ankles, isn't it, Vicky? So you can have the halo tonight, since you've been a good girl. I think we're all a bit guilty of that sometimes, though, aren't we? We just like to hoard things and not because we like them, and we just think they're too good to be used. But, I mean, why do we get them? Sorry, guys, I just got really itchy. My hormones and my menopause is just playing up something chronic lately. I have ripped my stomach and my chest until I'm bleeding. I wake up at night just scratching. So, and it's just like I get really itchy on my face and that too. So I'm sorry if I just keep rubbing my nose. It's probably annoying to watch, but I just don't realize I'm doing it until I catch myself doing it. It's a stream, yeah, it's a switcher, yeah. Is orange your favourite colour? Oh. I knew what you meant, Di. Aveeno. I think I've seen that. I haven't tried it. No. Okay, I'll have to, let me write that down because I will probably forget that. I have just, like, even my chest is bruised. I've scratched that much. I've actually got bruises all over me. And it just drives me absolutely crazy. So I've written that down. I might go to the chemist, just from the chemist. Good morning. Good morning, Cindy. How are you? We are making, well, little messy notebooks. So I'm just making the covers and the collaging on them at the moment. I want to sew around them, so we probably won't be adding all the papers, but we're just going to put random papers in here. So we've made 2. Sue, why are you sorry? Sorry, did I miss something there? Yeah, you like the brights, Di. You have a great weekend too, Sue. Thanks for popping in. It's been lovely catching up. I'm just over it. It's just, honestly, nearly does send you insane. The more you scratch, the worse it is. Like, the more you want to scratch. Just keep going and going and going. Okay, I'll have to go and have a check it out and get some. Hopefully I'm willing to try anything, to be quite honest. Okay, I'm going to stick that down. Yeah, Sue 3. That's what I said earlier. There's 3 of us. Look out. We're taking over everything. Okie doke. Got some of this washi tape. Just add a little bit of glue, I think, there. put that on really crooked. It's there now though. And this was on my desk and it's going on as well. So yeah, look out, we'll take over the world. Going to bed, Katie? Okay. No night. Love you. Do you want to say good night to everybody?
Right there.
There you are. Say good night.
A good night.
What? I don't think anybody heard you. Say, like, you gotta be a bit louder. Say good night.
Good night.
Okay. You have a good sleep.
Yep.
Sleep in. There's no reason to be up. It's going to be cold
Sure.
and rainy, and we're not doing anything, so there's no need to be up at 5 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay. Stay in bed under the covers.
Yep.
All right. Okay.
What?
Watch a movie on your iPad or something if you want to.
Yeah.
Can you do me a favour before you go to bed? Would you mind
Yes.
just grabbing me the tissues from upstairs, please?
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm not having. Anyone?
Okay,
Love you.
I'm definitely going to go and have a look tomorrow, Sue, most definitely. Everyone says good night. Katie, you going to bring those tissues down for me?
Yep.
Thank you. Or just throw them down the stairs and I'll grab them, whatever. There we go. It's another one done. You bring them down, Katie. Okay, thanks, darling. Thank you. Night-night. So they're really cute, aren't they? They come together pretty quickly, really. Okay. This gold one, it's still, I think, quite wet. It's very tacky, so we won't do that one. We might do the rose gold one. Looks like blood on that. Might be Jim's blood after this, if he has used my scissors and blunted them. All right. I had some of this before. Let's put some of that back. I don't think I've used that on anything. That was what I started with. Okay. And let's see what scraps we've got here. It feels like it's got something on it, like a yeah, I've used Mod Podge or something on that before. I think I like this paper. I'm going to try and do it this way. See if I can cope with that. Thanks, guys. Thank you. So just remember there won't be a live next week, guys, just for the new ladies that have come in. But there will be a live on the 3rd. And I'll be doing my reveal. Well, I will tell you. I don't think I can show you, but I'll tell you all about it anyway. Actually, this fussy cut piece blends in a little bit, but it goes with those flowers. I do like that one. Still think this one's a little bit too skinny. Some fabric. Yeah, I could. I'm just not sure I want to cover up that paper. Hey Cheryl, how you going? Early in the morning for you? Night, Tanya, take care. Great to catch up again. I'll see you in a couple of weeks, hopefully. Pretend you've got an ear infection or something, Di, so you don't have to listen. Yeah, no, I can't do next Friday night, sorry. But yeah, definitely I'll be back there the following Friday night. You're Maddie cackling away up there. Oh, I don't know. Oh, my back's hurting a bit actually. Oh, what have we got here? Okay. They're content with a full belly now, Loretta. Okay, I don't know. I think I'm trying too hard. What have I got over here? I'm going to glue this little bit down because I like it. From Michigan, Cindy. All the lovely American ladies waking up to start your day. Actually, that's even quite nice. I'm just going to do that. Just doing it tonight. This, no, such a mess over here. This sort of stuff, Sue. Yeah, some of you just don't sleep. Oh, we all know what that's like. I think we're all a little bit the same, aren't we? I'm just going to put that little guy there, I think. Oh, so this cotton frizz. The cotton frizz, yeah, it's really nice. It's so easy to fray, so you can sort of cut it down to the size you want. I think, yeah, I think that's what you're talking about, Sue. Yeah. Some beautiful colours that it comes in too. You're washing your hair that night, Vic, are you? Oops. And what will I put there? The cotton, so that's the cotton frizz that I just put under that label there, Loretta. So it all frays up really nicely. Yeah, because I think I remember you saying that you had to wash your hair front and I. You're more than welcome. I'll give you my password and everything. You can do the live. Hijack my channel. You and Veronica could do it. Do a split screen. You'd be up for that, Veronica, wouldn't you? Yes, Mum, and it's still packed away in a box somewhere. Mum gets the 1,000 thread count sheets. Anyway, she gave me, she had some and she'd had them for a long time and she was going to throw them out. And I went, no, don't throw them out. So she gave it to me and I tear some off. I had torn some off and coffee dyed it and it's beautiful. But it's obviously still away in a box somewhere since we moved. So I'll have to try and find it because I love using it. Just wondering what I've got in my little, got all sorts of little bits and pieces that I just shove in here. At least I've got labels that I've already stamped. Oh, here we go, look. You can do a ruffle, okay. Keep forgetting to look in there. That's why I've got it on my desk, just for different bits and pieces. Megan, hello, how are you? You said you'd drop in. Thanks for dropping in. This is a friend of Riley's who likes to do a bit of creating. So I told her all about the Friday Night Live. So thanks for letting us know you're here. Welcome to our mad group. Oh, Veronica, come on. I reckon we should yes, have a takeover. Would someone would watch out, hostile takeover. That's okay. Oh no, I didn't, because I haven't got it all up and loaded yet. But I will be doing that this weekend. So I've got some gorgeous polka dot sari in the shop, guys. It's so nice and it's so soft. So this is just I think this one is called Stone. I could be wrong. I think it might actually be Sage. No, Sage has the green background. I think this one is called Stone. I really liked that, so I've kept some of that myself, but I have put some of it up on the website, but I will be uploading the rest of it this weekend. So oh gee, there's something to tempt you, Veronica. If you do the live next week, Di's going to send you chocolate. Wow, you've been productive this week, Loretta. No, that's okay, Vic. We just didn't get time to upload it on Thursday when Kerry is here because we're uploading the other product, but it's probably freight. Exactly. No, but it is. I was talking to Vicky one day and I just got it in, and she already asked me to put some aside for her, so she's already got hers. She's had her personal shop done, but it will all be going up this weekend most definitely. So keep an eye out for that. I don't think I like that. I don't know. I think I'm just going to put this red label and put a stamp on it. Oh, we're very serious, Veronica. We think that you should do it. We'll take a vote, and majority rules, I say. Yeah, you know the boss. Oh, Di, you're in trouble now. Vicky wants chocolate. Okay, Loretta says yes. Vic, I don't know, you might be outvoted. I mean Veronica. Vicky and Veronica. Let's use a little bit more of this. Go this way this time. Well, I cut really straight in it. See, this is the scissors. They've used my scissors. Someone's used them for something that they shouldn't have been used for, and they've got it's got a nick in it. I can picture Veronica with her fingers in her ears here at the moment. I need to cut some of this down. If I just cut that off. Can't use those. Oh, hey, it's Di. It's Di that's I meant Veronica. I I was having a go at. No, don't call Graham. He's scary. You scare me, Graham. Only kidding. Or am I? All my little bits and pieces in my little caddy over here that I keep forgetting to use. So when I first, so Vicky says, do I need to get Graham to come and talk to you? So when I first met Vicky, it was, well, online, and then we started doing, like, we talk regularly, FaceTime, because we don't live in the same town. Anyway, I can't even remember what it was I was doing, Vic. I was trying to encourage Vicky to do YouTube, and she knows my sense of humour, and I know her sense of humour, and Graham was listening and took it that I was pressuring her, and not in a nice way. And he came over, and he has a look that would kill, I can tell you. And he was very calm and very quiet, and he just said something about, oh, I can't remember exactly what it was, but she does not need pressuring, Sue. And he was very quiet, and then he sort of said his piece very calmly and walked away. And I said to Vicky, I think I just got in trouble. So if I get the look, I know I'm in big trouble. Oh dear. So it's a bit of a standing joke. I just think all right, Kerry, you have fun at the polling booths. Hope you don't get anyone that causes issues. So I'll talk to you anyway. I'm not sure what's happening next week. So, but otherwise, yeah, I will be talking to you, Kerry. Have a good sleep. All right. Well, there are 4 little messy notebooks. Well, the cover's done anyway. As I said, I want to sew around all these, and I'm not going to do that on the live because it's too noisy. And then I'm going to just tear random papers and put them in here in the inside. So they're a bit of fun. This gold is still a bit, it's still a bit tacky. It's not quite dry, but it's got a nice little shimmer to it. So I've got 2 more covers there that I've started. I will probably finish them off tomorrow. But I am actually going to say good night as well, guys. I'm getting a tad weary. I know it's only early, but I think it's just the weather. So thank you all for popping in. Thank you so much to Vicky and Veronica. I'll let you know if they decide that they're going to do the live next week. I don't think I can convince them to do it though. So have a great weekend, everyone. And I'll see you in 2 weeks, I guess. Take care. See you then. Bye-bye.